Let's wait for the
Okay.
thumbs up.
Go.
Okay, thank you.
Hello, Alex.
Hi, how are you?
Fabulous.
I wanted today to show some of the art that has been inspired by tribal ideas, tribal images, and my approach to seeing some things, and then putting my stamp on it as well.
And these are sculptures you're going to be showing us now, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Sculptured pieces. Most of them have to do with dinner. And this is my way of looking at a typical African meal. And what I decided to do was paint on some utensils that might be used and turn them into.
Wow.
Cool.
So
turn them into.
Turn them into, in a sense, workable art. Art
That's
that
perfect.
can be part of enjoying your dinner. This is actually some kind of a little cutting board, and Africans do use these kinds of things. Of course, they make their own, and they're individualized and very unusual. And so here, I'm trying to pay homage to their home life, and how royal that kind of life appears to me, when someone else might say this is so common and so ordinary. Why would you think this is royal? But in my perception, they're getting back to the basics of real living. So that's one piece. And we can put these here because they form a series.
Oh.
Now we're going to take a look at an eating utensil that is actually African. And here, you want to.
These are so much fun. Yeah.
Can we go higher up?
Yeah. Nice. Okay.
I like this a lot.
And just simply what to play about here or talk about here is the family and the pet, perhaps it being part of the family at dinner time. And the coloration is particularly indicative of some of the northern tribes I've encountered in Africa. So again, envision these pieces. I envision them being on a one plank, and then you would simply see them arranged as such in a linear fashion.
Yeah.
So we have these
That
two.
is nice seeing them next to each other.
And then, thank you. And then we have, of course, you need a fork to go with that.
Ooh.
These are gorgeous. These are really stunning.
Nice. Good.
Cool. Yeah. Wow.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that head.
Yeah. Like a crane or something.
Yes. Well, I thought of it as more like a swan, but the idea that you allow a lot of these dinner situations in the African huts, homes would not be adverse to having wildlife come in and about the table, or not the table, but the floor, and perhaps pick up scraps of food. So my thought was, well, let's invite the dogs and wildlife in while we enjoy our meal. Again, this is side by side. These are utensils for salad, or for tossing food. And then let's see, we've got, this is the final piece in this series. And this is called Tom and Nancy. Tom and Nancy are the people that are having dinner. And here they are.
Tom and Nancy.
So I envision them. You see, this is a family setting, and the hut has room for the animal life as well. And so again, let's see. I wish we could. I should have put them on a board, but I wasn't.
We can take a picture of it after.
How about,
Yeah.
Well, Alex, you want to show up the for the time you each hold up two. How about?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
wow.
we can do that.
What a great thought. Why didn't we think of
Yeah, Elizabeth is
A little bit
the brains of the operation.
nice.
This is good.
Good. Very nice. Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like
How long did that take? Maybe less.
5 minutes.
Oh, good. Wow, even less. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
5.5.
should we comment or just?
Let's move on and then
I
comment
think-
at the
I
end
think
of time.
yeah.
Okay. Good. Okay. These are fairly durable, so I'll just do this.
Okay.
If you don't mind, just wrap these
Not at
up.
all. Can I give you a hand? Or anything?
Let's see. Yeah, maybe you could hold them, and then I will wrap them.
Okay.
Yeah,
Like this? Is that right?
perfect.
Cool. Hey, I'll take perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is the deer prayer. The deer prayer. This is Paiute. It's a little bit different than. I don't necessarily want to tie in today's show and tell with the tribal.
Sure.
Yeah, this is a little bit different. Paiute Indian tribe was given to me a long time ago. It's a part of a very small deer antler, and the Paiutes like to put the rawhide on the wings, and
Given to you by the tribes.
yes, yeah. Well,
Members of the tribe.
meeting one guy, and this is held like this, and as part of a dance to give homage to the deer.
Wow, it's just lovely.
Where did you get it? Did you say?
From a member of the Paiute tribe.
In San Francisco?
Here at an Indian show.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
And I bought some things, and then he
Wow. I'd
presented
love
me
to
with
go to
that.
one of those.
Yeah.
Pardon?
I'd love to go to
Oh yeah.
an Indian show.
Well, the COVID interfered
Yeah.
with that, but they have them, and now they'll do the next one will be Fort Mason.
Uh huh.
So yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
So, not to be missed.
I bet.
Yeah, outstanding. The second show and tell is there'll be two things from the Maasai tribe. The Maasai tribe in Africa are really tall men and tall women, very aquiline and very thin, and they can standing jump about 2 to 3 feet high,
Cool.
and they'll do that in unison.
Huh.
Like on a pogo stick, and they'll jump high. And one of their great foods is cow blood, and they'll drink cow blood and milk, cow milk, and makes them strong and keeps them lean, and they can run. Some of the runners that come to America to enter our races, some are from Kenya, but some are from from Kenya, and they are from Maasai. And nobody's going to touch these people.
Right.
You know. Anyway, these are entwined lovers from the same piece of wood.
And I love how I was looking at this and the way that here.
Yeah, the configuration and the wonderful flow.
Well, and the way that it's not two separate. It's one piece, right?
Yeah.
So that actually each is actually part of the other.
Right.
That they're not two different people. They
they're
become
one.
They become one person. That's really.
They're one.
It's very romantic.
Isn't that? Yeah. Isn't that cool?
It is really cool.
And let's see. We now have.
Is it okay if I put this down on the?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, they're fairly durable.
Yeah, and I'm sure I'll handle them.
I'm looking for. Let's see. Oh, there it is. And this is a standing Maasai.
It's usually about the length of this.
Nice.
So this guy has his hands in his pockets, so you send no letters. Right.
You can handle it.
Okay.
Is something? And you might want to get a close.
I guess I'll go for it.
What kind of wood did you say?
It's
you know?
kind of an ebony.
I was thinking ebony.
It's very durable.
Nice. Yeah.
It has been known to break, but if you mishandle it terribly, it might. But I generally have them standing. Desk. Some people put that kind of clay that adheres. I don't like that myself. I don't think he would break in a standard fall, but anyway, one of my favorites.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
Why one of your favorites? What is about it?
One of my favorite. Because the expression. expression is kind of like, let's see, yeah, what would you make of it? Kind of like this. And that strikes me as, here's someone very self-centered, I mean, self-actualized. And he's going to probably jump the highest. He's secure in himself.
There's something unequivocal about it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Kind of almost
Strong.
not quite austere, but no nonsense.
No nonsense and it's just confidence.
Yeah.
Confidence.
No nonsense, no problem.
No problem.
I was thinking of your quiet face.
Oh yeah.
And if you could maybe compare what you feel looking at the two of these, they're kind of different with the expression.
In other words, comparing him to
The quiet face.
the quiet face.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do you remember what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do. Yes.
The lead opener, you mean, or is it different? Oh.
I think there's a great similarity. Perhaps the quiet face is even stronger. I mean, a more determined look, but this guy is close. I like both. I like those faces, that kind of range of look. And then finally, you guys happen to see the last one that I was wearing, and here it is. And I think I'll put it back on to show how it's meant to look. There it is.
Oh, it's just marvelous.
This is the mother turquoise. The mother turquoise. Can you see that?
It is sensational.
Yeah, it's really something. And the size of it.
It's a large piece, and I don't wear it too often because it is expensive and it would draw a lot of attention. But I do like it.
And I think you like when a lot of attention is drawn.
Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you have to be careful.
Well, you notice it.
Yes.
But the point is,
it got my attention.
I think I don't want to attract the wrong attention.
Right. You have to be careful about when.
Yeah. Like if I'm on a muni or something,
Right.
Writing 19.
Certainly.
You
don't want to have a big
to the
diamond
line.
hanging from your neck when you're on.
Or there was a guy about a month ago on the 19 with me, and he had maybe $100, and he kept counting it over and over.
Yeah.
Right in front, just like this, 20s, 10s.
It's an attractive nuisance.
Going to the center line, no, bad idea.
Yeah.
He's not going to be counting it for long.
That's right.
Anyway, so that's
Much smaller number to count.
Exactly.
How did you come to have it?
Can I hold it up to
Yeah,
the-
please hold it up.
Thank you.
Yeah, try it on.
Beautiful.
If you like.
Yeah,
Beautiful.
I would like to try it on,
Sure.
if I may.
Yeah, please.
Can I see
It never
it?
even occurred to me to have the, but that's the, there you go.
Can you tell us about where you got it?
Yes, it's a simple story. We were in, Leslie and I were in Albuquerque, New Mexico, and this was just a visit in her retirement. We just went there to see a friend and fell in love with that whole area, and particularly Santa Fe and Albuquerque. And so a lot of the Indians are accustomed to selling their work in the town squares. And it's better to deal with, isn't that something? That's a statement.
I let my sleep like you did, right?
Yeah.
Only I know.
That's right.
It's really cool.
You let it appear.
Matches your shoes, Jazz.
And
your carabiner.
So we talked.
Oh, yeah.
We talked. This Indian and my son, he was an Apache, and he said, this is the one he made, and it's an old style of silver work that amongst the Indians, they can look at a piece and say, okay, this is done by John so-and-so. There's so many craftspeople and silversmiths that are so good at what they do, they built up a name and a reputation. So that this is a known person. Yeah, sometimes they sign them. This one wasn't signed. I don't know why. But I liked it right away. We bargained for a while, and finally it was an agreed upon price, and so I got it. So I've had it for, let's see, 5 years. And I wear it maybe, on average, 3 or 4 times a year, usually like an event.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's very special looking.
Yeah, it's a special piece.
Right, right.
In fact, I'll put it back.
I mean, I like these bracelets, but clearly this is suggestive of a more.
Special occasion.
Well,
That's right.
like I say, it's the mother turquoise. I respect the mother and treat her especially.
It's really lovely.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for sharing these.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks for enjoying them and wanting to see them.
It's such a delight all the time. Yeah.
Now we're going to have. No, I didn't prepare a ballad, unfortunately, because I was rushing.
I can make some for us right now.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Let's do
You
it.
don't have any
I'll
paper.
mention
I
where
do.
they are. That's an excellent idea.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
I was-
So should I stop the recording, or is
I
a little
think
more to
we're
talk
done.
about?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Unless you want to revisit something.
Well, I'm interested in your necklace also. I don't know if there's some
Oh
story
yes,
with that.
African.
Oh, good.
I can do it. If you want.
I'll do it. But let's have you. Alex will tell us about the necklace.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Maybe some of the other things you're wearing, just
Yeah,
because
let
your
me
jewelry
take
looks
this
great
off,
today.
and we can look at
Well,
it.
every day.
Are we still rolling? Or?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're still going. Yeah, I wanted to show you.
Yeah, I was
this
admiring when you walked up.
These are actually fish bones. These are fish bones that are cut and drilled, and these are metal, probably nickel balls that they fashion, and then it's adhered to little brass beads. So it's brass beads, fish bone, and a nickel alloy, and it's what they call there's a certain name for this particular class, but it actually is screwed in so that you can unscrew it and screw it back in. The name of that particular item. But anyway, this is something you might see in northern Africa. You know, I really need to go to Africa, and one of the problems is Leslie is concerned about the heat. She doesn't do well in three-figure heat. And I'm getting to the point where it's harder for me too.
Well, that could
but she's
certainly
always
be
been very
avoided.
sensitive to a lot of heat. So sometimes it affects where we're going, or we can't maybe stay too long. Like even on a ship, sometimes you'll go into, say, Colombia. Colombia is outrageously hot. We went to the one city of Cartagena, and it was about 110.
Yeah,
So we went back to the ship right away, because you just exit the ship and you're in a pool of perspiration.
Yeah, and you're losing energy so quickly.
Yeah, and you get a little dizzy.
Right.
And you can really get into heat stroke.
Yeah, right.
So
Actually,
that's a problem. And of course, you know, being older is another factor in that mix.
Yeah, right. And increasing with time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
would there be a certain time of year that it will be a different temperature?
Oh,
or
yeah,
is it like
yeah.
that? Is
In
it like
other
that
words,
all year round?
I would imagine if you went in the wet season, if their winter, it might be more doable to go to hot climates.
Yeah. Well, depending on what part of Africa you want to go to.
Yeah, that's
like,
true too.
I went to Morocco.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. It was like in February, and it was not hot really at all.
Really?
I mean, it was warm enough to go to the beach, but it was not. The other
Oppressive.
days, it was not oppressive at all. And I'm fussy about heat also.
Okay.
So we can talk about that another time.
Yeah.
That's good.
Did you lose your mind in Morocco and buy everything you saw?
I wanted to, and I bought with my eyes everything. But and a good friend of mine has recently been working and spending a lot of time in Nairobi, and then a few other places she's been traveling to and working in Africa. So I can find out more about the climate.
Oh,
for you.
boy. Wow. Yeah,
I'm sure there are other sources for that information. But.
Yeah. You haven't been.
I haven't.
Yeah,
I would love to go as well. Yeah.
So
Wonderful.
that's the story.
Well,
Yeah,
yeah.
take a look at
Yeah.
that.
The Alpos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
It becomes an unofficial shot.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yeah.
Well, now we're at 20 minutes now, so I
Let's,
think we
maybe-
should end the recording. Any other comments about?
Oh yeah, no,
Okay.
we're good too.
All right.
We did well.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Do
for
you
a very nice
guys
day.
feel like walking in a bit?